God bless each and every one of you. You know, a lot of times we come unprepared. When it comes down to the throne of grace, we got to be ready, don't we? Y'all want to hear something? Very serious. I lost my mother. And, you know, I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it. But I know with Jesus, all things are possible. So that's why I made up my mind to be ready. Hallelujah. So bear with me. And I'm going to show y'all something right now. I'm preparing. God bless you. I say a prayer every night. Whatever I do, I'll get it right. With no regret, no guilt or shame this time. No, not this time. Once I surrender, I won't dare look back. 'Cause if I do, I'll get off track. I'll move ahead in faith and patiently await your answer. What will it be? Sight beyond what oh, you know, only you know. You know what's best for me. Come on, prepare my mind, prepare my heart for whatever comes. I'm gonna be ready when to pass it. I feel like I'm so in control. I can't go wrong, 'cause I always know I'm gonna be ready. I was free to do what I wanted to. I lost everything, but I still had you. You showed me your grace. Now my life renewed, and I thank you. Yes, Lord, I thank you. So I tell anyone who will listen, I'll testify how good you were to me when so-called friends passed me by. Not that you were sure. Beyond what I see, Lord, you know what's best for me. Prepare my mind, prepare my heart, whatever comes, I'm gonna be ready to pass it. Give me the strength to cut this head. I feel so bad with you in control.
All of God's people said amen. The Lord is a great God, and he's greatly to be praised. To the Buie family and friends and relatives, do know that the Lord is more present than you can imagine him to be in times like this. It is his help that is needed and his strength that is provided in times just like this. Eulogies have been given, remarks, expressions of love have been given tonight because of the dynamic person our dear sister was and how she has affected each person's life that she's come in contact with. So if you don't mind, give God a hand of praise. Come on, if she really affected your life, if she really, really affected your life, give the Lord a praise for her. When you think about the reason we're here tonight, the question ought to ring out in your mind. What is life? This is not the first funeral or homegoing service none of us have been to. And one day, it's going to be ours. So the question, you really need to get serious about the inevitable. And the inevitable is when it's your turn to leave this life, what will be your final destination? Old people used to say, in Georgia, where I'm from, you can't live wrong and die right. I say that again. You can't live wrong and die right. You cannot ignore God all your life and then magically just appear in his presence because of some erroneous philosophical view of God you've heard and lived by all of your life. You need to find out the truth before you leave here. So what is life? We need to entertain that. And I'll need about 3 or 4 minutes of your time. What is life? And as certain as death is, there's nothing as uncertain as death. It's certain in the sense that it's going to happen. Right. And it's uncertain in the sense is you don't know when. Yeah. And to keep putting off God, keep ignoring God as if he does not exist or as if he will be bent to your whims and your desires, that's a risky call.
That's a risky call.
Yes, sir.
If he's sovereign, then he does not bend and bow to the whims and the wills of man. He's God.
Yeah.
And see, the Bible says that all flesh is grass, but the word of our God stands forever.
Yeah.
It does not matter how fine you are, how handsome you are, where you live, or how much you have. You got to come this way. And I often say, and I'm almost finished, I often say, what if you're wrong? What if your philosophy is wrong? What if your principles that you've been living by all of your life, what if you are wrong and you don't poof, magically appear before God? What if this whole Jesus thing is right?
Yes, sir.
I'm in my seat. What if this whole no man can come to the Father except by me? What if that's right? What if there is no other way to get into heaven? As been preached and taught these last few years, many roads to heaven. What if that's a lie?
Good question.
It's too late to find out then if it's a lie. You need to find out now if you are being lied to and deceived. What is your life? Life is not just about good times. Partying. I used to think so. Life is not about popularity and power. Life is not about for preachers having the largest congregation. That's not what life is about. Life is about, listen to what the Apostle Paul said, for me to live is Christ. And to die is gain. You see, death don't frighten the Christian. I wish I had some help. See, death is just a vehicle that we use to get to the other side. Because life is about Jesus. Living for Christ assures you of an entrance into the presence of God. And that's all I want to say. What if you have been wrong? And the good news is our dear sister got it right. She may have made mistakes in her life, but she got this part right. She gave her life to Jesus Christ and absent from the body. Yeah, you know the rest.